Namaste everyone, welcome back to Dr. Meenakshi's Medica. So today I came with the topic of stress. Why? Because nowadays as we see everyone are facing towards this stress, maybe in their professional life or maybe in their personal life. Though the person is housewife or though the person is working, they are facing one or other matter of stress. Even in childhood also, like kids facing stress by their school academic or in friends circle, everyone from childhood to aged people, everyone are facing this stress, and due to this basic stress they are turning towards the diseases, but our people have not aware of this and they feel like they are getting the number of diseases, different types of diseases, but the basic cause will be stress. They will neglect the stress, so they will turn towards the diseases. So we will see what is the stress, what are the basic clinical features of this stress. If we subside this, obviously we will avoid other diseases. So we will see what is this stress and how we can manage it. So first point, what is this stress? Stress can be defined as any type of changes in physical, emotional and psychological strain. Stress is your body's response to anything to require attention or action. And the way you respond to the stress, however, makes a big difference to your overall well-being. As we know, the stress is nothing but the any changes, like maybe physical changes, emotional changes or psychological changes obviously will cause you stress, but when it will we can say the matter of health depends on this physical changes, emotional changes and psychological changes, but when it will turn towards this stress, that how you will respond to these actions, how you will respond to these changes will give result to a stress. If you give a serious action towards these changes, it will turn towards the stress. In one or other matter, in anything we will, in some degree of stress we will experience. But what are the main causes for this stress? As we came to know, definition is some changes, the reaction towards these changes is stress, but what is the main cause for this stress? There is no any particular topic, but whatever, no control over the outcome of a situation, any situation, if there is no control by ourselves, by our emotional, by our physical, will turn towards the stress. It may be like changes means maybe responsibilities or more active needed than our body, or more work needed than tolerating, more than tolerating capacity of our body, or sudden changes in your lifestyles, maybe some sudden deaths in home or some sudden changes in places or some sudden unplanned changes in your professions may lead to stress, or some experiencing of hatedness or some experiencing of abuse. These all may cause stress. So these stress are of three types. Those are acute stress in initial stage, episodic acute stress rather than acute stress, further than acute stress, and chronic stress. This stress also will be in three conditions. In initial stage, if you try to control your stress in acute stage only, then it will not move towards the episodic acute stress, or if you control your stress in second stage only, it will not go to chronic. If you move this your stress towards the chronic, obviously it will lead the different kinds of diseases in it. So we will see what are the clinical features or complaints you may feel when you are in a stress. Usually these clinical features, one or other clinical feature everyone will have in their daily routine lives, but they will not be knowing it will be due to stress. They will neglect these clinical features and further it will turn towards the complaint or symptom of some diseases, and they will move towards the treatment of disease rather than treating a stress. So we will see what are these clinical features. Those are, initial clinical feature is indigestion or heartburn. it starts with the affecting the GIT. Then next, chest pain or high blood pressure. Obviously, if you neglect this GIT problems and you with that if you continue stress, then it will lead to the high blood pressure or chest pain complaint. Then muscle aches or headaches, repeated attack of headaches or muscle pain, whole body muscle pain you can feel. Then you can feel fatigue, sleep problems, blurred eyesight or sore eyes. These all, if you neglect the headache or heartburn and if you regularly take stress, then it will lead to fatigue, sleep problems or blurred visions you may feel. After these also, when it goes for chronic, then the stress people can feel panic attacks or difficulty in breathing. Obviously, especially in children's or students, this they can feel more, because towards when they will be giving Viva, how their situation will be, they will be having difficulty in breathing, panic attacks, they will get severe sweat or headaches. This is the chronic stage of stress, but that is a symptomatic stress. After giving Viva and completing exams, they will be cured. But on regular basis, if any, in professionals or in personal life, if continuously they are taking stress, maybe adult or in puberty age, someone, anyone maybe, if continuously they are taking stress, then initial stage they will start with the GIT problems. If they neglect, then it will turn to the respiratory problems. So one or other sense organs will be affected, and these will lead to some diseases like maybe high blood pressure or diabetic or any other diseases or migraine. These are one or other problems they will start to experience. So we saw what is this stress, how it will be caused, and what will be the clinical features. So for every disease or for every complaint, there will be one or other solution to control it, right? So how we can control a stress? The basic point is you should find out why you are getting a stress. As we saw the five to six points of causes of stress. First we have to find out which point in that 5 to 6 points, which point is causing stress in our life. We should find out that, and we should avoid that point initially, because without avoiding taking stress or without avoiding the cause of stress, if you make any other resolutions, no any use, right? So first find out what is the reason for your stress, avoid that, then eat a well balanced diet, get enough sleep and exercise on a regular basis, then have a self relaxation time and try muscle relaxation exercises or meditation or yoga exercises you can try, or best is swimming. Swimming reduces the stress, and spend time with the nature. You can do this because, however, we know nature cures a especially mind relaxation technique we have in a nature, right? So you can spend time in a nature or listen to a quiet music. These all you can do after finding out the cause for your stress. First avoid the cause for your stress, then you can add these all points in your daily routine, so that you can get relief from a stress. So that if you get relief from stress, these all clinical features will be relieved in your daily life. You can, by this you can avoid upcoming diseases. So the stress is the main basic cause for the further all big diseases. If you avoid stress, obviously your life will be very happy. And the basic point, basic common point to lead a happy day is get up with the smile on your face, and while night sleeping have a smile on your face, so that half of the, though many points you have to take a stress in your life, with these following two tips you can relieve the 50 to 60% of your stress in your life. Have a happy day, have a happy smile on your face. Thank you.